Well, welcome aboard this morning. It's getting near Christmas time, as I've said in other videos, and I thought we would work on a couple of projects. We'll do one this morning. I call it the layered Christmas ornament. Basically, you got a large ornament. It's going to be a large size one. You might want to hang it from a tree, but you might want to hang it over a door or something like that. But it's going to be a large ornament, which we're going to cut from a piece of 2x4, which we've trimmed down to about a ½ inch thick. And then we're going to layer a smaller version of it atop that and behind it. And then on top of that, we're going to put a rather decorative snowflake ornament on the outside. And then we're going to use a little trick to color that in, and I'll show you that as we get to it. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is get our board set up for here. We're going to do that by putting our tape down, as is always the case. Got some of this tape from Amazon. It's cheaper than frog tape, which is also green, and works pretty good. Allows you to place to put your pattern down, and also to lubricate the blade. A little piece of paper I use for the backing here. Put some glue stick on it. And then we can glue down our ornament. Approximately centered. Doesn't really matter, of course, but it's all set to cut. We're going to drill a couple, actually drill one entry hole. We'll cut this out on the scroll saw. Okay, we got a new number 5 reverse tooth blade in here, and we should be able to cut this out pretty neatly. Okay, we cut this out about a ½ inch thick from a piece of 2x4, as I mentioned. Ripped it down the middle. It came out pretty good. Got to do some sanding on it, of course. Now, the other pieces, going to need 2 of these, so what I'm going to do is use 1/4 inch birch ply. And I'm going to put that on there like that, cut both out at the same time. And then I have here couple pieces of scrap wood that I've had lying around. Might as well try and make some use out of it. What I'll do is I'll put some tape around this again, just to hold it in place. It's already got tape from a previous project. That's okay. Lay that in there and spread it along this way. Tape it down just so it won't move around very much. And we've got this smaller piece, which I think we can fit right on there like that and get 2 at one time. You want to try and save all your scrap pieces from other projects. You never know when you can use them. Of course, you do end up with a large amount of scrap wood lying around, trying to find uses for them. That looks like that fits pretty good right on there. I'm going to have to do some insert holes. Which we'll do. And the same with this one. I'm going to tape this up. Okay, we're all set to do some cutting now. Let's go over to the scroll saw. And then we'll do the bigger one next. Okay, and now we're going to cut the second layer. And you've got a little center hole on that for later on for when I drill a hole so we can put a hanger through there. Okay, let's cut this out. This is, again, is going to be a stack cut. We'll get two of them. Okay, we've got the center of the ornament done. One of the exterior overlays was on the outside like that. There'll be another one on the bottom side. And then, of course, we have our snowflake, which will go on the top like that. It's going to be quite a striking little ornament when it's done. Now, what we want to do next is paint the whole thing. Before we do our little trick to get some color in here, we're going to paint this a white color, and we're going to put some sprinkles on it too, so it has the little sparkly, wintry theme. We're going to spray all of these white. I want to do that now before you could probably put these two down, glue them down right now, and then the others will glue on later, because we're going to want to put a little decorative material behind that before we glue it down. So what I'm going to do is take some wood glue, and we'll do this one piece at a time. Put some on the back here. Don't need a lot. Don't need a lot here. Just enough to get it to stay down. And we don't really want it bleeding over too much. We can help it. Take that and put it down there like this. Just sort of center it with your eye, and it'll look pretty good. I have to adjust it a bit. I'll flip it over, and we'll do the other side. A little bit of glue on there. And we'll just plunk that right down on top. Okay, that thickens that ornament up quite a bit. And it's still rounded on the edges too, so I don't really have a problem with that. Now, these we won't glue down yet because we want to paint them first and then put the material on the back. And what we're going to use for material on this, I'm going to try it, haven't used it before, is your plain old garden variety construction paper. You can pick whatever color you want, whatever color looks good to you. Lay it down on there and decide what color you might want to go with white. Something Christmassy, I suppose. Maybe a green snowflake or either a black or a, and green seems to be kind of nice. And how that will look after it's painted white, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to go spray paint those. I'll come back when all this is dried and we'll attach our construction paper backing for it. Okay, I painted up the pieces that are necessary for the ornament, and what I'm going to do now is put the final pieces on here, which will go on like this. But before doing that, I want to give this a little bit of color. I've decided to go with the blue paper. Could have used any color I wanted to, of course, but blue seems like a good possibility for this. First, I'm going to put that. Okay, that one came out pretty good. Alright, what we're going to do is cut this on the inside of the outline that we've drawn here. Alright, so we'll put that. Let's just see how it fits. Okay, it's going to look pretty good, I think. What I'm going to do is get rid of some of this edging. Don't really need all of that. There we go. That looks pretty good. I think we can trim it down some more even. Alright. What we're going to use is a little bit of glue stick, because this is going to be fastened down here. We're going to put the paper on glue stick. Okay, so we'll turn that over. Go around the inside edges here. Okay. Then we put this down here, like this, so it covers those openings. That's a pretty good job there. Okay, looks pretty good. And then we take this and put it right on top there. But what we're going to need to do is seal this thing down. So we're going to take some super glue and put it along the edges here. Don't need a lot, and it's not going to really be on the paper, it's going to be more on the wood. And that is going to be pressed down here, like this. Get it to stick down there like that. Alright, looks pretty good. That aside for now, and we'll cut out the other one and put it down there, and that looks pretty doggone good. Now what I'm going to do is take a clamp and I'll put this spring clamp on here, and we'll put one on the top also. Hopefully it won't be too dirty. I hope not anyways. Okay, and that will dry for a little while. And then we'll drill the hole up on the top to go right through it, so we'll have something to hang it with. I'll come back after that's all set. Okay, here we have the finished product, all done up nicely. Painted white, put some sprinkles on it, put those little sparklies when the light hits it. And it makes a nice hanging ornament, either for the wall or for the overhang or from a tree or whatever. You can readjust the size too if you'd like after you cut this. Don't forget you can get the pattern by clicking the little link down below. It'll take you to my Etsy store. And there you can download it, and I'll also throw in a few other miscellaneous patterns in there, Christmas-like, and hope you'll enjoy them. Hope you liked this video also. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you'd click the like button down below. It'll help my channel a bit. And also, if you haven't subscribed, by all means, go ahead and do so. Thank you for watching.